Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 17 of our 21-day journey together. My name is Prasad Bevan. I'm coming to you from London, the UK, and it is my great joy to be here with you all. So, as a kind reminder, today we'll be doing a foot soak. So, all you'll need is your foot soak tub, some lukewarm water. Yeah, you can see everything here, a towel, some salt. And we'll be doing that shortly. So just if you haven't got that yet, please, make yourself a foot soak. If you are new tonight and you would like a review of what we've covered, you can watch the recordings on the website. There'll be also a chance to join a breakout room at the end of the program, so we highly encourage you to do that. There's also a chance to request a mentor, which you can do by filling out a form in the Zoom chat. And if you've already requested one, please just give us a bit more time to find the right mentor for you. So now we have an important announcement. After 21 days, this is day 17, after 21 days, we will take a 2-week break to start a follow-up 21 days. And the sessions will be organized twice per week. And the days will be on Wednesday and Sunday. So it'll be a little bit more relaxed than it is now. So yesterday we did the Agya Chakra with the quality of forgiveness. And today we're moving up higher to the Sahasrara, the ultimate chakra, the 7th chakra, with the aspect of integration. So I hope you're all prepared for a wonderful, blissful evening. Today we have 2 presenters, a video of Shri Mataji, meditation music, and some questions and answers, which will be shared at the end. So there'll be 15 minutes of that. So we invite you to stay and ask any questions that you'd like to be answered. Sahaja Yoga is always free. We can't charge you for something that is your own. So this is just a polite reminder that, we can only help nourish what you already have. So today the presenters we have with you are Tommy. We have the wonderful Tommy, and we have Kabir, who some of you might already know, who will serenade us with his guitar later on as we enter into this meditative state. Could we invite them to the panel? Hello, Tommy and Kabir. Could you please tell us something about yourself and perhaps even share what you do in addition to teaching Sahaja Yoga? Tommy, if you could please.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Prasad. It's really a great pleasure to be here today. I'm an IT recruiter here in Switzerland, in Geneva. I'm helping people to get a nice job in the IT part. So I'm part of Manpower Group, which is a big company, international company. But here I'm just doing the IT part in a company called Express.
Hi everyone, good evening. Feel grateful to be here tonight with you, especially for this last step in our journey. So My name is Kabir. I'm joining you from France, near Paris, and as a job, I'm label manager in a record company, a music company, and I'm a musician too. So I brought my friend the guitar to play some music during the meditation. Hope you like it.
Thank you, Kabir and Tommy. So today, the first part of the meditation will be led by myself. So I'll just share maybe a short introduction about the Sahasrara chakra. So as you know, after this Agya chakra, the sixth center, we have this Sahasrara chakra. And the Sahasrara, it means the thousand-petaled chakra, the thousand-petaled. And it's often described as a lotus with many colors, all the colors of the rainbow, as you can see there. And it resides on top of our head on the fontanelle bone, which breaks through the fontanelle bone. And this fontanelle means the fountain. So you might feel a fountain of cool vibrations when your Kundalini rises and reaches the Sahasrara chakra. On our hand, you can see on the left there, the palm shows that it resides in the center of our palm, just there. That's our Sahasrara. At the yeah the 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 center of all of our chakras. So the the qualities of the Sahasrara are the awareness of the divine, no thoughts, no doubts, complete silence. So what happens is when our Kundalini rises and it breaks through this ego and superego, and we achieve this Sahasrara, we break open this shell, this limited self, this idea, this this limited idea of ourselves, of our small experiences, and we become integrated with the all-pervading power, this Param Chaitanya. And when this happens, we can feel it as a cool breeze on top of our hands and on top of our head. That's why we always ask you to feel on top of your head, and we experience it as a state of thoughtless awareness, as a state of doubtless awareness, where we have no doubts about ourselves, and we enter a state of complete silence. It's been described in many ways, in using many terms: moksha, your baptism, your second birth, liberation, and even nirvana. So and often the near that we use to describe it, it means without. So without thought, without anything else. It's just absolute. And I have a really short analogy that I quite like because when we achieve this state, we become a greater personality where our awareness our concern becomes greater than just ourself, our family. It becomes for the whole world. We become a global personality. And there's a nice analogy which says, how do you stop a drop of water from drying up? And the answer is by throwing it into the ocean. And when you achieve this state, you become one with this ocean of bliss, this ocean of joy, and you achieve the highest state, which is man is the epitome of this creation, and the Sahasrara is the epitome of man. So it's the really everything, everything that has brought us to evolve has led us to this final stage, which is experienced in the Sahasrara. So that's a kind of short introduction to it. It's both simple and complex, but yeah, I hope that helps maybe you understand it a little bit. So to begin with, we're going to just have a meditation with our foot soak. And we can begin just by giving our foot soak a bandhan. So you can just give a clockwise bandhan to your foot soak 7 times. And we can place our feet inside. And we can also raise our Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan. So as you know, we'll just take our left hand, slowly raising it up our central nervous system with our right hand rotating clockwise, and we tie a knot. And again, raising our hand. Here we tie 2 knots. 1, 2, and again. And here we tie 3 knots. And then we give a bandhan, this bandhan of protection, over and back. It's 1, 2, and we do this 7 times for the 7 chakras. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's begin this meditation. And we can have our hands just comfortably placed on our lap and our eyes closed. And we can just relax ourselves. We can be completely relaxed. And we can take a few deep breaths. And we can begin by just clearing out our left and right channel by placing both our hands towards the Mother Earth. And we can just pray inside, Mother Earth, please clear all the negativity from my left and right channel. And we can also, with complete humility, just say, Mother Earth, please forgive me for stepping on you. Please absorb all the negativity from my solar system. And we can just feel the weight, the gravitas of this Mother Earth. And just feel how protected we are, how she looks after us. And then that feeling of gratitude, we can say, thank you, Mother Earth. We can place our left hand back on our lap. And now we'll work on our liver. Our liver is it's basically placed as part of the right Swadhisthana and right Nabi. And its function is the seed of our attention. So if we're thinking too much, if we're doing too much with our right channel, this liver gets overworked and it produces a lot of heat. So to cool it down, we can give it a bandhan. We can just give it a clockwise rotation like so, and then we can just throw away the heat and just pray, Mother Kundalini, please remove all the heat from my liver. And this liver is very important because it's the functions our attention. And it's hard to focus if our liver is really over exhausted. So we can just pray that our liver gets cooled down and we can experience a nice meditation. Mother Kundalini, please cool down my liver. Please cool down my right channel. Okay, and now we can just place our right hand on our heart, on our left heart. And this is where our spirit resides. And here inside we can just say, I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. And we can raise our hand to our forehead, to our agya. And here inside, we can just say, I forgive. All our thoughts are either coming from our ego and superego, and these thoughts also overwork our liver, our our right side. So there's a strong connection between this liver and the agya. So just to cool down, we can just say, I forgive. I forgive. I forgive everyone, and I forgive myself. There's a nice saying which is to err, to make a mistake, is human, but to forgive is divine. So we just say, I forgive. Just forgive everything. And now we're going to take our left and right hand and we're going to cross it over. And we're going to pull down our two balloons, this ego and superego, over following our channels. We're going to pull it across our agya and into the foot soak. So we're just taking away all the thinking, all the stress, all the tension from our agya, from our ego and superego, and put it into the foot soak. Just pull it down like so. And once we've done this, we can place our hand on our Sahasrara. And we can just, first of all, pray, Mother Kundalini, please remove all obstacles to my ascent. And please let me achieve my self-realization. Let me achieve this integration. Let me become a global personality. Just keep some pressure there. Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. And we can slowly raise our hand just a few centimeters above the top of our head and just see if we feel anything there. And we can also try with our left hand, just raise it a few centimeters above the top of our head. Sometimes you can feel it more on one hand. And it's a very subtle feeling. You can just switch it up like the fragrance of a rose, very subtle. And then we can keep our hands on our lap. And just with our eyes closed in a completely relaxed state, we can just say, if any thoughts come, just say, not this, not this. And really try to be in this silence. If you feel your attention moving, you could just say, you can just bring it back and say, not this. So I hope you're feeling some cool vibrations. And just again, lastly, you just put your hand again on your Sahasrara and just with complete humility, just pray, Mother Kundalini, please give me this final awakening, this self-realization, just with complete humility. Just there. Where we experience the absolute. And then to finish off, we can just slowly bring our hands together as a namaste, as a respect. And I hope you're feeling more calm, more relaxed, and hopefully feeling even some cool vibrations on your hand or even on top of your head. So we're now going to move into the next part, which is we're going to listen to a talk given by Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. And she is really the source of all this knowledge. We're very grateful to her for this. So we'll move on to that now. Thank you.
Without meditation, you don't understand what is best for you. So today is a day when you have to promise me that you will meditate every night, every evening, maybe in the morning also. Whenever it is possible, if you can go into meditative mood, you are in contact with this divine power. Then whatever is good for you, whatever good for your society, for your country, all is done by this divine power. You don't have to overpower the divine power. You don't have to order, you don't have to ask. Just if you meditate, you are one with this all-pervading power, which is another great blessings to us. Unless and until your Sahasrara is open, all the blessings of the divine power cannot come to you. Cannot. Maybe you might get some money, you might get some jobs, you might get this and that. But your own development is only possible when you meditate and your Sahasrara is completely open and open to truth. Now the truth is that this divine power is compassion, is love. This is the truth. They say God is love, God is truth. So the equation has to be made that truth is love and love is truth. But it's not a truth that as you have for your own children, you have for your family. Attached love is not truth. If you are attached to somebody, then you never see the bad points of that person. If you are angry with somebody, then you can never see the good points of that person. But it's a complete detached love. And that love is extremely powerful. Because whenever you project that love to anyone, you will be surprised. The problems of that person will be solved. His personality will improve. Everything will work out in a very big way and his life will be changed. But if you are attached to anything whatsoever, that attachment itself causes problems and doesn't allow Sahaj to grow. This attachment could be any kind. For example, you can be attached to your country, attached to your society, attached to your family. It can be of any kind. But when Sahasrara is open, you learn one thing is detachment. It just happens that you get detached. Though, you are not running away. As it is in Sahaja Yoga, we don't believe in people who run away from society and go to Himalayas, or that I call it as escapism. That is not the point. What happens is that you are there, you see everyone, you watch everyone, you know everyone, you are close to everyone, but you are a detached person. It's a state of mind that you achieve when Sahasrara is open. Then that state you you are dealing with people, you are dealing with problems, you are dealing with situations, but you are not involved in it. There's no involvement. And that involvement which you had before can never give a complete insight what is happening, what is the truth is about any situation. So this detachment helps. The greatest thing of the detachment is that you are not affected. No use saying that, oh, you are not affected, mother, so how can you feel for another person? How can you have compassion for another person? Because if you feel for another person, then only you can solve the problem. But this feeling that you have is again a kind of an attachment. It is not a real feeling because it doesn't help. The person is crying, you are also crying. The person is trouble, you are also in trouble. And this does not help that person, nor will it help you. So to have detached in no way means you do not feel the another person. You do feel. You feel the agony of that person, the trouble of that person, of the whole society sometimes, and of the whole country. But that your feeling is so detached that the all-pervading power takes over. First, we must have full faith in the capability of this all-pervading power. As soon as you are detached, you say, you do it. Finished. Once you say that you are going to do it, it's you who is going to do it. Whole thing changes completely because you transfer all your responsibilities, all your problems to this divine power which is so powerful, which is so capable, which can work out anything. So whenever you think that this problem you are going to solve, you are the one who is going to do it, then all right, the divine power says, all right, try your luck. But if you can really put this problem to the divine power, it will work out.
If you haven't already, could you just, we can take our feet out of the foot soak. We'll just maintain this silent state and we can just remove our feet from there. We'll just keep in this meditative mood while we enjoy some music.
Let us stay in meditation, my friends, for a few more minutes. When our attention is in the Sahasrara, we enter in a universe of inner peace, thoughtlessness, mental silence.
Wow. Thank you very much, Kabir. Such a nice blessing to have you tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed this beautiful music from Kabir. Let's keep our attention on the Sahasrara. So you can put your hand and touch the Sahasrara. Just really push it gently so that you feel the touch of your fingers on top of your head. And try to put your attention on this point and keep it there. Keep all the attention on this point. And you can put back the right hand on your lap and just try to feel this point where you put your hand on top of your head. This is a good way to keep your attention when you start meditating and to be aware of where do you really put your attention during the meditation. And if it's really still difficult to keep your attention on the Sahasrara, what you can do is you take your right hand and you put it on the left heart, on your heart, and you try to feel your heart. Just keep all your attention on your heart. Try to feel it. As Prasad said, this is where the spirit resides. This is what we are, what we truly are. I am the spirit. And at the beginning of the Sahasrara, there is also the chakra, the heart chakra, at the base. And through the left heart, we can have the Kundalini to rise up until our Sahasrara and feel this integration of all the chakras and be connected with this all-pervading power. Also, what we can do is take our right hand and put it at the base and in the center part of our body. And we can move up until, like really slowly, we just scan our body. And really we keep our attention on our hand until we get up until the Sahasrara, and we put the hand gently on the Sahasrara. By doing this, we have the Kundalini to go up till the Sahasrara. We can do it a few times, like let's do it 2 more times. So we scan our body through the central part, and we keep our attention on the hand, like we are mirroring the Kundalini inside our body. And we put the hand gently on the Sahasrara. Let's do it one last time. So we go up and up with the attention on the hand. And we put it gently on the Sahasrara. We can put back gently our hand on the lap. And we try to keep our attention above the head. You can put your attention really on top of the head or a few centimeters above the head. Like you had like a string that is connected you, the roof or whatever is above your head, and is like connecting you and try to pull you towards the roof. And you can really let your attention on this point. Let's be silent for a moment and try to keep the attention on the Sahasrara. You went away with your attention on your thoughts. Just try to come back and come back at this point on the top of your head. Like a muscle, you have to train your attention to come back. At the beginning, this is how you try to have this moment of silence between two thoughts that is just going to grow. But you have to keep your attention as much as possible on the top of your head. And like a muscle, you can train yourself, you can train your attention. Let's enjoy the silence a few more minutes. To close this meditation, we will do what we did at the beginning and what we always do at the beginning and at the end of the meditation, as Prasad, and maybe you saw it also previously. So you put the left hand towards you, and with the right hand, you will go around the left hand. You will just go up the central part until you are up of the head, and you just turn and you make one note. And you go back and you do it again, second time. And you do two knots. And you do it a third time. really slowly, and all your attention is on your hand, your left hand. And then you do 3 knots. Then you just do a protective bandhan. We call it a bandhan. So you go up from the left to the right and back, and you do it 7 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this moment with us. And now I will give the mic back to Prasad. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tommy. Thank you. And also thank you, Kabir, for your beautiful playing. It's so I need the slides to help guide me as we conclude this evening. This is now the formal end of this session, and I really hope you're feeling this cool breeze and this silence, this inner silence. So this whole week is dedicated to thoughtless awareness through meditation, and tomorrow, day 18, is a meditation on the state of mental silence. So we really hope you'll stay on and join us tomorrow. And just a brief intro, it's just a chance to really enhance this meditation by going deeper into the silence within us. So we really hope to see you there. If I could have the next slide, yes. So there will be a handout today, which you can see through the website. We'll show you later, and it's the Sahasrara, which has all the affirmations for left, right, and central Sahasrara. Yeah, and yeah, that's today for the integration, day 17. So yeah, and here we have our website, this lovely website that's been made for all of us to get all the documents we need. All the recorded sessions are available here. Yeah, you can see the week 1, week 2, week 3, and day 17 integration. Yeah. So there's that, and we have all the resources available for you here. And just as an extra input, we have the meditative music recorded for you all. So if you enjoyed the music and you want to re-listen to it while you meditate, we invite you to come here and just press play and feel the bliss. So yeah, that's really it from the website. And yeah, this is just kind of a quick introduction to this handout that's available through the website. And it's really a chance to just understand deeper what the Sahasrara is about, and just to go over the things we went over in this evening. So so now is your chance to request a mentor by filling out the form posted in the Zoom chat. We also invite you to join our community in the WhatsApp group for daily spiritual messages and course reminders and just to keep in the loop of all the things going on. So yeah, please join us there. And again, all the live session links, recorded sessions, handouts are available through this link, which you can also visit through the QR code in the corner. Thank you. So now is the chance to get some guidance from a Sahaja Yoga practitioner, and you can write breakout room help, where you'll be taken to someone who's experienced in Sahaja Yoga to share your experience or ask any questions. If you don't feel like asking them in the public space, you can ask them privately there. And now, if you feel comfortable to, we invite you to write to me or Sahaja Yoga breakout room any questions that you have and that you'd like us to answer openly with you all. So we're going to have some questions and answers. For that, I'll invite back our wonderful presenters, Tommy and Kabir, and they will help answer any questions you may have. So a compliment. They enjoyed your music and they said it sounded similar to another musician they heard from France called Erwan, and I'm sure there are
Mhm.
similarities also because he was playing the guitar, wasn't
He's a
he?
guitar player as well.
Yeah. So yeah,
Hello? Can you
we
see me
invite.
again? Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So could we remove the
Yeah, the slide maybe, because I
slide,
cannot
the
see
slide,
myself.
please? Yeah. Thank you.
Ah,
So we have some questions, and the first one is, can you share some personal experiences that you have had of your Sahasrara in your practice of Sahaja Yoga? Perhaps I can invite Tommy to speak a little bit about that. Is that fine for you, Tommy?
yes, but sorry, I didn't hear because I
Yes.
was trying to
So,
manage the camera.
can you share some personal experiences that you have had of your Sahasrara in your practice of Sahaja Yoga?
Mhm. Um, yes, for me, the most interesting part is when you reach this state of meditation, you can really feel the sasra. It's really it's difficult at the beginning, I must say, with this Occidental cultural thing that we have. We are always thinking, we are always trying to think about what we have to do tomorrow, what we did yesterday. And it's really amazing, this feeling and this joy that you feel as soon as you reach the point of meditation. And I've tried many meditation before, and it was really different because the first time I experienced Sahaja Yoga, it was in 2017. And I remember this feeling that this is really different. I really feel something is happening. And it was not fake. It was not, okay, I'm trying to pretend something, etc. Because sometimes when you do some meditations, they make you like think about things, and you think that it is like automatic and it's coming from nowhere, but actually it's because you are thinking about it, because they tell you imagine this place, etc., etc. But the first time I got this realization, I remember clearly something happened. It's like a pop that happened in my brain, and then suddenly it was full of nothing. And it's really amazing because the emptiness is full. And also you have this meditation called mindfulness, and it's clearly for me the opposite. It's really amazing. And the Sahasrara, of course, is the most important chakra we have, because it also contains all the chakras, or every chakras. And I really enjoy to share this meditation with people, because even at the beginning, I still had a lot of questions. But what I like to do, and I still do it today, is to try this meditation with people and ask them, what do you feel above your head? And even without like telling them something like, do you feel the fresh air, etc. I just don't tell them anything. I'm just saying to them, what do you feel? And when they tell me, I feel like a cool breeze getting out of my head. It reminds me of this moment that I had when I started Sahaja Yoga. And I'm so happy to share it with people, because this is really the heart of Sahaja Yoga for me. It's just not something that you just do for yourself. It's something that you want to share with people.
Thank you, Tommy. So we have one more question. We have, please talk about how to eliminate the thoughts from the past during meditation. Overthinking and other negative feelings come into my mind during the meditation. Perhaps we could invite Kabir to answer that.
It's a great question. It's the whole point of meditation is about getting rid of those thoughts. The point is that there are some steps in the meditation. You start getting some silence. The thoughts are still here, but you don't. Your attention is not attracted or fixed on them. That's the first step. But then when you realize that you are not these thoughts, and that you can separate your thoughts from your attention. Your attention is somewhere and your thoughts are elsewhere. You are not those thoughts. Then you realize that you can put your attention over the top on the Sahasrara, and then you reach that state where you just don't think. So crossing that the wall of thoughts is actually very easy. It takes you to be extremely simple, and then realize that your attention can go beyond easily. It's not when we close our eyes and we are in front of a wall of thoughts, we think that's impossible to cross it. But when this Sahasrara is open, you just have your attention up there, and you can cross the wall quite easily. So I must say, whichever thought we're talking about, maybe dark or thought from the past, it was asked, whichever thought we're talking about, you can cross that wall of thought very easily with the Sahaja Yoga meditation.
Thank you, Kabir. So we have another question. How does your awareness change when your attention is in the Sahasrara chakra? How does your awareness change when your attention is in the Sahasrara chakra? So, I mean, maybe I invite one of you to add on. I'll just share maybe just a small thing, perhaps which I already said, is that your awareness moves from a limited understanding to a much higher awareness. You know, like even other people, you might see only one aspect of them. You might see you might just see things outwardly, superficially. You might just see, oh, they look like this, they behave like this, they're a bad person, or they're good. You might, but you don't really know anything. You don't know the truth. You can't really say, you can only see outwardly. But when your awareness, when your attention, when the Kundalini rises and crosses the Agya and we enter this Sahasrara, your awareness becomes absolute. You're not you're not just limited by your own outward perceptions. You get the absolute knowledge about others, about yourself. It's much a higher awareness, which takes you beyond this shell. We're enclosed by the ego and superego. You break open, and then you become connected. And it's like, I like to think of it sometimes as like, we are little maybe grains of sand on a beach, and we can only see what's in front of us. We can only see a very limited amount. But when we come in contact with this higher power, we get guided through this power, which has an awareness and can see everything on the beach. It can see the whole play, and we get this awareness. Maybe Kabir would like to add on to that.
Well, talking about the awareness, I would say the difference between this awareness and not having it is the difference between I and we. This meditation, when you're into it, when you are in that state, you no longer think of me, myself, and I as such. The ego is dissolved. So it's all about anything universal, anything that's connected with everyone. So to me, it's very collective. At first, it's very spread out to everyone. So that's where your then awareness is going when you're in meditation.
Tommy, do you have anything you'd like to add, or?
Yes, of course. For me, what Mataji said about detachment. Also, you can be really detached from yourself. You see yourself as like it is someone else. You can see your ego, you can see your conditionings, and you can laugh about yourself, how you act, how you react, and you can really understand all the patterns that have been there all your life, and even like what you like you accept it from people doing to you, and all these things that you said, but why am I doing this? And you can really grow from there, because you like you're rewriting all your programs, I must say, and you become whoever you really are and whoever you really want to be. And also, as Shri Mataji said in the speech, you really let the divine do the things. You understand, but you are not doing anything.
Mm.
The divine is doing everything, because in the end, you don't have control on anything. So the only thing you can do is just take a step back out of yourself, out of the situation, and just trust the divine, but it will take care of everything. And for me, it's really the most important thing, because your mind, your ego, your conditionings always come back in any situation. You will think, oh, how can I fix this? How can I do it? Why it is happening to me? But during the meditation, and even after, when you meditate really like every day, etc., you can, even during the day, you can just have this detachment, even after maybe 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes. But then it becomes really like a part of you. You become like that. You're totally detached, and you see things, and you see people, and you see how this this scene is going around, and you like, and you enjoy it, because you're not like into it, and you're in and out at the same time.
Thank you, Tommy. Yeah. A nice analogy I like is your awareness changes from I am, I am the doer, I am this, to you are. You are this divine
Indeed.
power
Yeah,
is the one that's doing everything. You are,
exactly.
and I'm just kind of witnessing, everything. So it's thank you. Thank you both for sharing. I think that's all the questions that I've seen. So yeah, maybe I just invite you both just to say your final final thank you, and we'll conclude the evening there. So Kabir, if you could just yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for having us here, and it's always a pleasure to meditate individually, but also collectively, just like we do. We were around a hundred connection here tonight, and we can feel everyone when we're meditating with that attention. So it was a wonderful pleasure, and I hope you like the music.
Thank you, we did. And Tommy?
Yes, it was really a great pleasure to be here. And as you said, Prasad, Sahaja Yoga is totally free. We are just doing it because, for me, it's like what I received as a gift. I just really want and wish to give it to others. This is real the only thing that we want, actually. We don't have anything that we want from people. We just want to share this gift that we got from Shri Mataji and from the divine, and this connection, uh, this heart open, and this detachment, and this pure love that we can have for everyone. And I really see people growing every day into Sahaj, and I'm so happy to share that with them. And I really wish that everyone tonight just enjoyed, and that they will continue to meditate with us by themselves, and just try to connect with us. We are everywhere in the world, so I'm pretty sure you can find someone next to you that is doing this meditation, and that you will enjoy together to just meditate.
Thank you, Tommy. So maybe a final invitation if you'd like to join the breakout room, please, we encourage you to. Thank you all, finally, thank you all so much for joining. Thank you to our wonderful presenters, our musician, Tommy and Kabir, thank you. And lastly, thank you to Shri Mataji for giving us this wonderful gift, as Tommy said. And we wish you a wonderful evening, a wonderful rest of your life, hopefully with Sahaja Yoga meditation
Never
to
quit.
complement it. Thank you all. Good night.
Good night.
एक second. Hi everyone. We have breakout rooms are open in case if you would like to join. Hello. We welcome you all to join the breakout rooms. Hello everyone. We welcome you all to join the breakout rooms.